Okay, so we started getting some rains and I finally cleared all that out and pushed. That thing is awesome for pushing a trailer around, by the way. I've had that for probably 10 years, maybe 15 years, and I left it outside. I left this thing outside. It's got rubber tires, so there's no air in them. I left it outside for 10 years, 15 years, whatever. And the snow, rain, ice, and all that. So anyway, here we are. What we're doing is I'm installing my trailer gate idea. So I have those U things here that I'm gonna weld them there, and then drop wood planks into, and I can take the wood planks in and out at will into this steel U-joint, whatever you want to call it, that's going to be welded on the sides. So what I'm doing right now is grinding the corners of which I'm going to be welding to get those down, and then next I'm going to measure where I need to grind the paint off of here. I want a really good surface to weld to, and then hopefully get this done today. Get that up there, get some wood planks and drop them in. Then hopefully it won't bounce out or anything. I don't think it will, but that's what I'm doing today. I have these fans here to both cool me off and to dry out the... I was wanting to put lacquer down on all this stuff, but it started raining. So I also have the 2 planks there, back there, cut to go in here. And I wanted to lacquer those as well. Lacquer as much as I can to protect the wood and keep it from rotting even more. Because I don't want to pull everything out, replace the wood, and put it all back again as long as possible. Here is the update. So I found even more wood rot, and I figured this one board here just happened to not have a bolt in it, so I said I'm going to go ahead and pull this one out, replace that. The reason I leave those open so I can step in there, and I am continuing to weld that and that together. It's been pretty rough because it's thicker than it's pretty thick, and I had to go over it a couple times, grind it and go over it a couple times. I'm gonna scrape that crap off of there, burn it off or something, then repaint it, obviously. Now I ran into a problem here. I installed this, and then I tried to put some wood in it, and I realized this was protruding out, and I couldn't get the wood in. The wood slat to go down. So I'm grinding this down. It's still kind of hanging over the edge. I need to grind that down some more. Going wood. Put the battery back in. Had to take the battery out to get to this point here. Most of the wood, this stuff has not started to rot. All the rotten wood had that white mold stuff in it. Anyway, what's left to do is replace the boards, replace the panel that goes down there. Then, by the way, I had to bring it into the garage here because it's been raining like crazy, so still working in the rain. Been upgrading some of my tools. I've got that helmet for grinding, and then I bought a hat for welding, and then I put a hood on my weld helmet. I had these old rivets hanging around. I got hit in the head with some sparks once. I wasn't wearing a hat, so instead of worrying about a hat, I cut some leather and just made a little back hood here. I thought about making a neck hood too, same way, but I don't know, that's kind of overkill. All right, here we are, almost done. So that was going to be my tailgate. I painted it blue, but I ended up using a different piece. That's part of my tailgate. Those two pieces are going to slide in here. This is complete. I'm very proud of it. My first real welding job, a practical thing I've ever done. It ain't perfect, but it's where I ground it down as best I could, using the wire brush and everything. So, you know, this is not going anywhere. That is like part of the trailer now. So these replacement pieces, I have a planer for woodworking, and these were really tight, and I planed them, each one of them, down a little bit this way. That way they have room to expand. I didn't want to get them getting all crushed in there. So, and then I also want water to fall through instead of sitting on the trailer. Eventually I'll have to replace all of the wood. I wish I would have done that first, but I didn't. And this protruded out this way, so I ground it down, painted the whole thing black. All right, so I have to bolt those down. There. Take this black piece, put it there. I might paint it. Why not? Just clean it off and paint it. Then that I'm gonna paint blue. I'm gonna paint it that blue. These two are gonna slide in here, and I'm gonna put an advertisement on the back. I might take this little parrot guy up here and tie him off. I'm afraid he'd blow off in the wind, is what I'm afraid of. All right, then I'm gonna take the reel, mount it here somewhere. I have to put the battery back also. I took it out to replace that piece of wood. I'm gonna mount the reel, then I'm gonna roll that up 300 feet. Then I'm gonna fill it with water, hook it up, plumb it up, fill everything with water as best I can, put gas in it, and hit the start button and go like that. All right, this is it, getting close. So before I put this final bracket on, that bracket goes along here. I'm actually washed it. I'm gonna paint it because it's got some rust on it. Anyway, I lined up the holes. I had to do some drilling. Every one of these is gonna go through that bracket. Line them up first, that way I don't put it on and have trouble later. Then, okay, so because there's no support all along here, and what I did was I cut right on the support there. So this board shares half of the support, that board shares the other half. So what I did was I went ahead and drilled like the way it used to be. Then I added this bracket to make sure this, you know, my fear is that for some reason this may slip and go down and fall down while you're driving, or who knows. But I might be a little paranoid, but what I did was I attached the original bolt and then I strapped it to these two, just to make sure these are one unit now, and I did the same thing over there, one unit instead of two units. Now I'm going to put the battery back in.